Why is parking such a big deal in terms of dollars? And why did you choose to attack it specifically when building your latest thing?
Allow me to give you the pitch.
Please do.
Super easy to pay for parking these days. All you have to do is pull up to the curb, pull your phone out, and tap a button. Now, let's pretend that you're a last mile delivery driver and you have to deliver one package every 3 minutes on average. You're not going to put coins in the meter or look for zone numbers in order to put into an app. So that's one of the reasons why FedEx, UPS, other delivery companies got about $100 million in parking tickets last year in New York City.
$100 million in just parking tickets?
Yes.
And these guys just eat $100 million a year just because?
That's the cost of doing business. With that being said, we ended up building an integration directly into the fleet vehicle. So when they turn their vehicles off, they automatically pay for parking. When they turn their vehicles back on, not only do they stop paying for parking, we searched the municipal database to find out if they got any parking tickets. If they did, we send a message to the fleet manager so they can pay their parking ticket on time so there's no more fee escalations. And they save about 40% just by doing that.
I'm no math major, but that's like 40 mil a year that they would have to pay if they weren't using you. That's a hell of a valuable thing you built.
I mean, the funny thing is, it's like, that doesn't even take into account like the HR aspect of it, right? Because if I'm a delivery driver and I take the mound of parking tickets off and I'm just like walking up to my manager, I'm like, here, do something with these. And then that person takes those parking tickets and says, okay, I'm going to take it to Janet from accounting. And Janet from accounting has to go to her manager in order to be like, hey, I want to pay these bills. And yeah.
That's so much money wasted in terms of hours on top of the money that you have to pay, that you're spending the money to figure out how to pay.
Yeah.
When did you found it?
We started in 2015, so it's been 10 years now.
And what did you learn in those 10 years? What's been your most interesting learning about what would others might consider like a dry market, which is just parking somewhere?
Yeah.
But for you is your life.
Man, that's such an amazing question. The thing that I learned about myself. So there was a episode of Seinfeld where someone was like, hey, George Costanza, what do you want your legacy to be? And he was like, I kind of want to be forgotten. And it's so true, right? Because like,
again, this is just not adding up with the whole CEO thing, but I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go on.
I mean, think about it, right? So for example, when you get into credit card payments, you learn about something called interchange. Nobody knows what interchange is. Nobody knows who did that and what that amazing piece of dollars for the banks and this and that. And so, like, no one knows the intricacies of that black box.
Right.
Right. So if it's one of those situations where I can build something that continuously makes the world a better place, like, and nobody really thinks about it, it just lives there and continues to do its job. Yeah, that's exactly where I want to be. I build things, the things work, and people stay happy.
Bingo, bango.
Done.
Done.
The funny thing is, there's a lot of people who seem to be really mad with everyone. The thing that everyone can get along with is that everyone tries to get out of parking tickets.
It's the one thing that'll unify us at the end of the day.
Unifies everybody.
Most people say like, good food. Nope. Hatred of the meter maid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, you know, there have been stories, like there was this one story where someone who had a high ranking was trying to get out of a parking ticket, created this whole big story on how to get out of the parking ticket, calls the mayor of the place of, you know, this city that we were in, and is like, you need to get rid of these people because I paid and I got a parking ticket. The unfortunate thing is, it's like we actually keep logs of all of that information.
Sure, why not?
And it was literally the person parked, the person got a parking ticket, the person opened their phone, the person paid, the person wrote an email to the mayor with the screenshot saying that they had paid.
So they did it like a minute or two after trying to pull sneaky.
They tried to pull a sneaky. So now here I am, what do I do? You know, because the mayor's calling me,
right,
saying that this
some of that Long Island comes out.
Nope.
Oh, I would have.
The Long Island can't come out at that point, because
but don't you wish it would?
So the Long Island comes out when it's just like it's time, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to keep them as a customer.
Sure.
So Long Island doesn't come out. I just sit there and say, okay, I realize that this is a problem. Unfortunately, here's the data that we have. I'm not going to say what you need to do. I'm just going to give it to you. And all you got to do is figure out on your end
Right.
what you're going to do about this situation.
That's right.
And, you know, if it's our fault, I'm going to give you this information. It's same thing. Here's the information. We knew what we did wrong, so we're going to fix it. If there's other things that we could do to help, just let us know. And that's pretty much it. If you're able to be forthcoming, you know, you don't let things fester, right? And that's where a lot of people get wrong.
Yeah. So what happened to the high rank who was complaining about the parking ticket that actually wasn't maybe
They
legit?
actually disbanded her entire organization.
Now that is a fee escalation.
There you go.
Right there. Oh my God. That's a cautionary tale. Just pay the piper, or in this case, the meter maid. Oh my gosh.
All over $5.